Hello and welcome to episode 107 of One Star Cinema, the podcast where we watch the worst rated movies on Netflix and give a live running commentary from the beginning of the film to the absolute end.
Oh yeah, we go through the credits. We don't stop.
All the way, and these credits kept a going.
Oh, man.
Man, did they give credit.
It was like, I will give them credit for that.
Whew. I thought we were going to be in there for viewer.
Yeah.
Like at the end of it.
Well, yeah, it was actually really surprising, especially for the people who all had the same part.
Yeah, it was. They listed each individual member of the stunt team.
Yeah,
They listed
and what
extras.
they did.
Yeah.
They listed the extras.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Although I guess it's standard for Australia.
yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe that's they have a different union down there. That could be it. Mikey, why don't you tell everybody about the movie we watched tonight?
Well, the movie we watched tonight is Drive Hard. The way Netflix describes it, a former race car driver now living a simple life is hijacked into becoming a getaway driver running from the police and the mob. This movie stars John Cusack, Thomas Jane, Zoe Ventura, and Christopher Morris, and it is directed by Brian Trenchard-Smith.
And yeah, it's hey, Cusack and Jane, they made a paycheck. They had some fun.
They
in
had
Australia.
fun. This was a
yeah.
fun
They got to
one.
buzz around in some.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to do many more
cars.
movies together after
Yeah, there's
this.
a couple different cars. It was fine.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
This is a movie you listed as a 2-star, and you're saying it's fine?
Yeah.
well, hey,
Compared to all the other movies that have ever been made, yes.
Compared to other stuff on
For
One
our
Star.
podcast, this is out of the park.
Yeah.
that wasn't a relative star rating. right
Okay,
there.
okay.
Jamie, why don't you tell everybody how the podcast works?
Sure. Well, we want you to listen to our podcast as you watch the movie. So first, please go to Netflix and look up Drive Hard, press play, and then press pause immediately to let it buffer. Then we have a couple of ways for you guys to sync it up. First, in a couple of minutes, you're going to hear some theatrical music and the words press play. Go ahead and press play then. That is your first sync point. Then when the title of the movie pops up, we all yell, "The title of the movie!" So if the title of the movie pops up and we yell it, perfect. If not, go ahead and adjust. And this you kind of want to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because we were on other. Sometimes it's like, you don't quite need to be 100%. But with this,
It's like, this is you'll enjoy it. It's enjoyable.
yeah.
Yeah, and some of the scenes where it's just them in the car via green screen and just filling in plot holes, then they kind of tune out at that point. But it's all right. But for a movie called Drive Hard, we're gonna have a good guest.
Yeah.
And Sean Heckman joins us, host
Yes.
of Dinner with Racers, the Dinner with Racers podcast. So we picked a driving somewhat thing, which he had plenty to say about it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you can check out Dinner with Racers at dinnerwithracers.com or just go on iTunes and look for Dinner with Racers. They are a podcast where they tour the entire country and speak to people in all walks of life when it comes to racing. So a really cool, really interesting podcast if you're into race cars.
And he
that
knew
kind
his
of
cars, too. I just knew the great brake and the gas. That's what those are make it go.
The go and the stopping.
Yeah.
stuff. And it's that's pretty much what the technical advisors on this film knew as well. Yeah. It's like, they could have had Sean and had a whole variety
Well, they knew
of
what the
new
parking brake was. They did a lot of shots with that.
Well, they did one shot used repeatedly.
That's true. The editor was in love with a parking brake montage that they had. But if there is a movie you think we should see, hit us up on Twitter at One Star Podcast or on Facebook, facebook.com/One Star Podcast. We are everywhere on the web. We are on YouTube, Stitcher, Google Play, TuneIn, iTunes, Go ahead and subscribe. Leave us a review. We'd love to hear from you. Hey, you could check out Sean's podcast at Dinner with Racers, and maybe let's say there, hey, you should go over and listen to Sean on One Star Cinema. I'm just saying, just throwing that out. A little cross-platform promotion.
Wow, that was so subtle.
I know. It's a shameless
Seamless.
promotion. Yeah, because the demographic, as we discussed, crosses over people who are into race car driving and 1-star rated movies.
It's totally a thing.
It's pretty much.
It's a big Venn diagram.
That's what I was trying to think of that Venn, what he called it, but yeah, well done.
The Venn diorama.
I was going to say one of them diagrams.
one of them diagrams. All right, so that's the movie, that's the podcast, that's our guest. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Drive Hard. Welcome to One Star Cinema. And now, your feature presentation. Press play.
Ooh, is this voltage?
Oh, yep,
voltage.
I think so. Come on, give it to me.
Oh. This will be the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
And it's the good logo, too.
It was.
It's the logo we like.
Well, they bring it out for Tom Jane. You know, he's important.
It's like the
Nice. I'm turning the volume up.
Australia? Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, getting right into it.
Oh, Mr. Cusack. He's on a they're both on pistons.
For what it's worth, this is the start of every Velocity show I've ever seen.
Oh, everybody.
And
on
everyone else has to share one piston.
It's like in the old Gilligan's Island when it was like, and the rest.
one. Yep.
No, this is literally just Forza Motorsport.
Yeah.
Look at that. No, seriously. Wow.
We know what to expect.
Wow. All right. Casting. So are they going to do this one in career mode, or is this...
Drive hard! That came out of nowhere.
They're blurry.
Yes.
K1 speed! What just happened? That's literally a go-kart seat, by the way.
Dad, it just punch. Watson has already weighed in on the movie.
Yeah.
Is he doing
Is he-
legs?
Oh, come on.
Multitask.
That's just how race car drivers do it, right?
True.
Yeah.
That's 100% true.
Well, because they have to work the wheel and the pedals at the same
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
You know?
Ah.
I just want my kids back.
Actually, if you want to be a race driver, this is true. You do have to find a wife that's richer than you.
I have an orange.
Okay, then give me the orange back.
Did you call that guy about the job?
Oh, she's Australian.
Not yet.
I told him he would. It's an office job, but it pays more than what you're doing now, in case you didn't notice.
They spent all their money on his hair plugs.
Oh, wow.
Damn. Okay, guys. Jesus.
You picked on Thomas Jane, sir.
Nobody insults the Jane.
He's a national treasure.
I have before, and I will do it again. All fair and love and war on
but
One
it
Star
was
Cinema.
it was cheeky and playful before.
If you're
That
careful,
got right to his center.
if you're not careful, he'll come and punish you.
Oh.
No, he won't.
No, you're right. He will never hear of this.
Look, I'm sorry, but using our money to put a down payment on that monstrosity.
It's not a monstrosity.
What is it?
School. It's a racing school.
Yes!
Oh, shit, yes.
How many pitch meetings have we?
Oh, my goodness. This is literally every pitch meeting we've ever had at my marketing business. It's a racing school built by social
Wait, does
networks.
she have to wear that hat? What? When is she going to school? The 40s?
Is she going to school with Madeline?
Now hold on. Okay, so there's story plot here. He's in a driving school with a Hyundai.
Hatchback Racing League.
That actually exists, by the way.
We laugh and laugh.
It's called TCB.
Oh, jeez.
School that you take for granted.
Unless it's called Hatchback Racing League, it's not the same.
I would watch the shit out of that.
Okay, Junior.
I can't believe it's not more popular.
Have fun, okay?
Did he make her sit in the back?
See ya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're supposed to with kids that size.
Oh.
In Australia.
Okay.
Do they drive on the other side in Australia?
Yeah.
They do.
Oh.
It's the whole British thing.
I thought it was more like the toilet thing, like because gravity's different down there.
The pedals are
that's
slot,
literally
too.
physics. Little difference.
That's just
Yeah.
That's
Well,
just them
physics
being cheeky.
physics works on cars too.
It's always getting.
Why do
pulled to
you
the
think they'd
left.
fly away,
Yeah,
right?
cars aren't physics exempt. I thought you were a race car driver.
What? No.
Wow, I haven't seen him act this hard in a movie in forever.
Yeah.
At least 2014.
Had he gotten the Expanse yet?
2014? No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Well, this led to clearly led to the.
I know the rule of improv is keep it positive, but I honestly have no fucking clue who Thomas Jane is. I'm sorry.
Oh, he was the Punisher.
Oh, that means nothing to me.
He was the actor on Arrested Development who was following them around.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah.
I just
okay,
want my
now I know.
kids back.
One of the
Yeah,
two
yeah.
survivors from Deep Blue Sea. Him and LL
Now-
Cool J.
I couldn't quite tell. On the off chance that there are racist
Yes,
people.
yes. I love the the cuts of
The
him,
montage?
of him
Yeah.
dropping it into
Yep.
park.
A little just as soon as he wants. Thank you.
It's not a pink shirt. It's salmon.
Wow, she's tall.
She just kept getting up.
Wow, look
Look
at
at
her.
the camera. Just it was like, okay, we got to
Oh.
tilt up.
I wasn't scheduled until 9.
9 o'clock. It can't be 9 o'clock.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
such a cluster klutz. Oh, look at me.
Yeah, I'll be your race car driving instructor.
Back up. Sit.
Back. What?
Did you tell her to sit like a dog?
He's going to be a great race car driver.
Not today, mate. You've got a personal. A Mr. Killer? He's
Mr.
waiting-
Killer?
I hope-
That's kind of an apt name, right? Killer?
Is it going to be John Cusack?
Mr. Murder Your Face?
Is it going to be John Cusack?
So his school is in Brea, California. What was the?
Here, please. I think you're Jamie. I think you're right. Please, John Cusack. Come on. Yes! Yes!
Doing his best Nicolas Cage.
Mr. Roberts. Be my night.
I vape because I'm cool.
Is he wearing his vaping gloves? Is that?
Perhaps you notice I'm in all black.
Is he going to want to get back into racing?
Older than your usual clientele. Oh, no. We get all kinds, if you can believe
We
it.
get all kinds of douchebags here.
I've thought about writing a
Oh,
TV
wow.
show about my life as a driving instructor.
That's what I think. So, you've driven before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I was, on the other side of the road.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
you're the only
not even
American
trying,
here.
Wait, my driving instructor's American? Aw.
Just need a signature. Right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Do we sign on this side of the document?
I got so many of these.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks, mister. He didn't even know they get named.
Business for the week.
All right.
Shall we,
Sure. Why don't we take it out on the main road and we'll see where you're at. You've got a little experience. Yeah, I do. There you have it.
Oh, here we go.
I'm such a novice.
He's going to draw. Yep. I bet he's really good, though.
Because in America, our gear shift is on the wiper.
Oh, is that not the turns?
Oh, no. We don't even have steering wheels in America.
I hope it's literally just the script from White Men Can't Jump. And they just erase it and put in car.
White men can't car.
Yeah, White Men Can't Car.
I'd watch the shit out of that.
Starring John Cusack and Rosie Perez.
Wait, did he tell him to put the seatbelt on and he didn't do it himself?
Yep, that is 100% accurate.
Yeah.
It's like white men can't car. Is that the Top Gear on BET? Is that what that is?
Oh, God.
Oh, turns out he can drive.
Oh, he lured him
Who
in.
knew?
Oh, he lured him in. Oh, I did not see that coming.
Now you're getting followed by a Holden, which is Australian GM.
Just gotta go around. Okay? Go where? Go around. Just let him go around.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, what are we?
I'm gonna play this guy.
Oh, God. I'm hilarious.
Let him away from the mistake. There you go.
That was just John Cusack reacting to other drivers. That's all that was.
And that was Jeremy Piven. Right about-
Yeah. I always take my new drivers to the residential areas.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Oh, you American.
This is...
Oh, no. Oh, I was kind of
Why?
hoping we would get like an A-team jump out of that.
Well, he's
Bum,
he's
bum,
doing the
bum.
opposite of what his instructor says.
Remember that joke the first time?
Wouldn't he at this point basically stop, pull over?
Yeah, doesn't he have a brake on his side?
They don't do that in
Tom
Australia
Jane? They don't.
because the brake is on the wrong side.
Got it. Oh,
So-
yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
John Cusack actually has 2 sets of each where
Yeah.
he is.
Also, the brake lines, the fluid goes the wrong way.
Oh, so it,
Not
goes-
by how-
yeah.
yeah.
it actually makes it accelerate.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to stop the tires first, then the brake pedal.
May I have the keys, please?
Oh, yeah, they kept it.
And hand them to me like a person.
Everybody sucks in this movie.
Oh, Mr. Keller.
Still hasn't taken his gloves off.
Yep.
This guy, Bill.
He's going to leave no evidence that he was in this film.
He hasn't taken the hat or the glasses off. He's still denied at this point.
Yeah, no.
I don't know who you're talking about.
No, they just put me in. It's like Game of Death. I shot the first scene, then I left. They had someone else, a lookalike, come in and do the rest of the movie. But that is definitely Thomas Jane.
Yeah.
It's actually Joan filled in for him for the rest of the
Yeah, they Crispin Glovered me.
Nice little run.
Yeah. Why'd you quit?
He is not comfortable with that vape. That
It
thing
went up
almost,
his nose first at the first try.
God damn it, God damn it.
This is,
Why can't I just smoke cigarettes like a man?
But I do love that choice that he's a vapor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I gotta go pregnant and married her and have a family.
oh, you should have left her.
So we're setting up plot here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Something might happen. It's a dangerous job, and you know,
the storyline is he used to race, and then his wife had a stable job and told him to not race.
He's
Yeah.
even a polite guy, though. He's vaping and blowing it as far to the side as he can.
You're throwing away a dream. That's a dream discarded in service of a selfish skirt, a menial 9 to 5. You were good, man.
it's not me.
Your wife is a selfish skirt.
Well, my wife makes substantially more
Yeah,
money than
say-
I do, so.
He's also a racing driver in his late 40s. So yeah, no, it's maybe time to rethink something else.
Yes.
He should make an energy drink.
No. Couple coffees? 2 coffees.
Thank
black.
you.
Maybe too long.
Thank you. Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
I hope it's not too long. It's 2 coffees, black.
You're curious?
You got to pick the beans yourself?
Yeah,
What?
it's, Australia is just a.
The consult.
I don't ever want to go there.
Cleveland.
So you're here on vacation?
Sort of.
Yeah. Well, they hired me to do a movie, so I came to.
So I
Oh,
had
wait,
to come.
sorry.
Scale here is higher.
Get an Australian driver's license and get to meet a. You could really teach me how to drive.
Uh,
Is that what this is about? Is that what you want?
No, I'm just a fan. You know, I'm just a fan. How much money did you make back there?
oh wow.
Oh, getting right to it.
Yeah, that's a real meeting.
Yeah.
Kid? And graduate school, you probably got a mortgage.
It's surprising because it's actually very similar to the conversations they had at the craft table. When you think, how much money did you make for that shark movie thing you did? Yeah.
I also wonder when it comes to driving, you don't just start in the car, do you, with a driving instruction lesson?
No, there's like a
There's
classroom.
like a classroom.
Yeah.
And the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like if they teach you how to fly a plane, they don't just go like, all right,
Right. There's the stick.
Yep.
yeah.
Pull it back.
Put on your seatbelt.
When you get
It's really intuitive, learning to fly.
when you get us in the air, I'll tell you the next step.
I'll actually meet you up there.
There's your plane. Here's mine. I'll see you.
I'll parachute in.
I'll drop in.
I can't pull over. Yeah, you can. You can't stop the car. Just stop. What the fuck? Hey. 5 minutes.
They do the cuts.
He's
Oh,
gonna,
see-
he's
yeah.
gonna do
He's gonna
something
do
bad,
something,
and
yeah.
then make him do the getaway driving. He's like, I'm gonna go.
There's definitely some Aronofsky in this.
Yeah, yeah, just a little.
Thank
bit.
God they put where's Bank of Trust there, so we
Yeah.
know.
This actually, I mean, if you look at the number of shots, sorry to be not funny, but if you look at the number of shots, they actually spent money on this movie.
Oh yeah, well
Like
you don't
this,
get
like-
2 guys like this.
That's what I'm saying, but like we go from establishing down. I mean, they had to set all this up. It's not like establishing. Now we're in a room for the next 35 minutes, you know?
Oh, it's coming.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah, the well runs dry. Trust me.
Where did he get a briefcase?
Was-
it was in the
it was
vault.
all in the safe.
We could not afford to pay their faces. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is where they save money.
Do Australian cops have guns? I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, they do. But again, the bullets go the wrong
They
way.
spiral. The swirl.
It's got the car has the name of the driving school on the door.
They'll never find us.
Jesus Christ!
I hope they jump that. I hope they jump that plot point. I really hope they do. I hope it's never mentioned.
If only we had some clue. What?
See,
It's
and
a comedy too?
You're about to say they're cops with awful aim?
well, in Australia, the cops shoot white people.
Yeah,
So,
fair enough.
because it's upside down.
yeah. So, God, that place
Good
is so
point.
different. I really got to travel.
Haven't you ever
more.
heard everything in Australia is trying to kill you?
Yep.
Especially the cops.
It's a buddy comedy.
Oh,
I was hoping he was going to do the two wheels.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Do it this
Pitches
early?
it over. Up. Now
Oh.
we're in Daytona Beach. Oh. That's why I need that front wheel drive.
What?
Okay.
Where are they coming
Yeah.
my
makes
Hyundai is
sense.
sandproof.
oh, are those?
Yeah.
I read something about. Are there, I think those are called meter maids. They like walk around and like, if some meters are about to expire,
Oh, and they
I
fill them
it's
in?
like an Australian thing. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I think. That's
I
what
thought
that
you were
was.
going to say they were actual cops. I was like, is that a...
No, they're like meter maids, not. I don't know, fuck it.
They made a night.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. Please
this
say
is-
again.
It's a beautiful sail out of Bikini down there. Look at that.
Why are we parking here?
Yeah.
It's even on the hood.
I wonder how many extreme close-ups of him pulling the e-brake they're going to have.
Yeah.
Like, did they do like 30 minutes of
Let's see,
takes on that?
I want to check the lighting to see if it's basically just the same shot.
Yeah. Well, the lighting's changed now just in these
Yeah.
last two shots. They've been chasing them for 4 hours. If I had my race car, these guys would have been toast.
This is exactly like Baby Driver.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's nice to see where Edgar Wright got his inspiration from.
Totally ripped this off.
God damn, I've never seen a 4 mile per hour turn so intense. God damn.
You've never ridden with me.
Look at him.
That's true.
He hit the brake and turned. Oh, he almost hit that. Oh my God.
You see that, mate? It's crazy.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
yeah,
this is the
there you
smallest
go.
part of the.
Is this part of the driving lessons?
Did you get that number? We need to call it.
Really? Really?
Oh, it would be great if the car just transformed into another boat. It's just like, it's like, I don't know, turned into a boat. Yeah, that's how good I am.
Don't worry. Let me just put on the cloaking device.
The rest of the movie is just a oneer now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
God.
Given the P/E ratio, is the market cap accurate? What about underwritten?
Bank speak, bank speak, bank speak. Just bank speak.
What about restricted?
I guess everyone else forgot their laptop that day. Is it like, is he projecting that image?
Excuse me, back in a moment. Everything okay there, Mario?
No, I have to go do evil stuff.
I'll take care of it. Okay, folks, let's focus. There's a lot of money riding on this, so let's.
Why do none of them have Australian accents?
Because, you know, America
Yeah, apparently.
we have all the money.
Taking their jobs.
Switch cars.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Be involved in something like this.
To another car that has the logo of your company on it.
I'm sitting right now. I gotta call my wife.
Oh.
Oh, no. Of course, we didn't show it going into the
Yeah.
sewer because we couldn't afford losing that phone.
You wouldn't like it, trust me.
A little bit of column B.
Like, is the rest of the movie going to be them in this car?
Kind of excited.
Yeah. That's how they could afford them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can film me when I'm driving to the airport.
That would be a challenge where they're like, okay, you get as much footage as it takes for me to go grocery shopping, and whatever film you get out of that, cut it together into an action movie.
Keep local law enforcement out. Our friends on the force pulled back the net. They're leaving him to our security team. Good. Where are they?
Oh, okay, so that's who these
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
are.
there
They're
we
the
go.
private
Yeah. Securities guys.
bank SWAT or whatever.
Yeah.
We're from Special Forces, B of A.
Now, what would make me excited is with all this in-car action, if they just happen to drive by a Mercury driven by Matthew McConaughey.
There you go.
Just halfway
Wouldn't
through.
you be riding in the back of a Lincoln?
Yeah.
I always like driving a car.
It's self-driving itself, and he's back there.
I say about sound.
Well, they're not a bank, but any recognizable definition of the word.
So is John Cusack like some sort of vigilante? Is that what he is?
I'm sure it'll come out
Yeah.
in one
He's like a
long
Robin Hood.
dialogue. Yeah.
The one time they park.
Yeah, the one time they park, there'll be a 5-minute dialogue. But we got to go back to the action scene.
Okay, I have never seen a chase sequence where they concentrate on an automatic.
Yeah, front wheel drive, automatic. It's actually kind of impressive what they're doing. That's actually why they're always in warehouses, because if they went any faster, they would pretty much roll.
Yeah.
So it's always these like slippery surface 5-mile-an-hour runs.
It's super tight. Yeah, they get on the open road and flip.
Oh!
Wouldn't happen like that.
It's weird that
Okay.
it exploded behind the
Yeah,
rear
and
axle, but
the fact that the extenders to flip the car were still attached, that was a little... Come on, guys. I guess they only got one take.
Yeah, Mr. Rossi? Yeah, I know. I realise that. If you find them, you need to tell me. Because we need to be there. Police presence and all that. I resisted. Officer said no choice but to
Detective Chief Inspector Smith, just so you know who I am. I don't have a nameplate.
Not yet. Traffic here.
Is this the same crazy Gideon police station we rented for that one shoot?
it looks
that we
actually
did?
it looks like it is.
Shouldn't take long to spot 'em.
It'd be awesome if they did shoot that in Gideon's place in Los Angeles, but they brought all these Australians over to do it.
I love it. The one guy wasn't even looking when he was pinning something on the wall.
It's just randomly.
Any idea who these wankers are?
There we go.
Who are you, Sheila?
Agent Walker.
I don't think she's Australian.
Yeah,
I think she's putting it on, and if she is,
that's why they had to go with Walker. This is Agent Bruce over
She
here.
only speaks out the side of her mouth like she had a stroke.
I think that's because she's putting the voice on, and that's how she's got to do it. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta-
It's our jurisdiction.
I know who you are. What you are. Chief Inspector.
Chief Inspector.
Go on. You and your men. Work for me.
I'm sorry, were you looking
What?
at me? Your eyes are kind of
Are you-
off to the side.
Yeah, are you? What's happening?
I'm sorry, what Australian accent is that?
Middle Australian.
I'm out back in.
I just, I like his face in this. We gonna fuck?
It's an Australian movie. Of course they're going to fuck.
Does he have a space galaxy tie on? It's like, this is my solar system tie.
My kid gave me that. He's into astronomy.
If you look closely between the cars and this, there's a lot of product placement, and I'm thinking they didn't actually get any money, but they just kept putting it in the shot hoping that they could.
Yeah, like, but we already did
We
it.
did the HP shot.
Where do you? Oh, inside. Okay.
Yeah. No, that wasn't giving you a signal.
Ooh, is he going to drive each one of these cars?
Let's see what's under here. Ooh, it's a Daihatsu.
That's Bullet.
Oh, yeah. You know, I've never driven a car anything like that. I drove Acuras.
Nothing wrong with the Acura product, I will have you know.
Oh, I hope he breaks out in a grease lightning. Just John Cusack.
Just out of nowhere. Just, oh, okay. That was weird.
I do that whenever I unveil a car.
Sorry, it's like an OCD thing.
Chevy Chase shows up as a janitor.
I'm gonna walk out of here, okay? There's nothing you can do or say that's gonna change my mind.
How about try it and I'll shoot you?
You're not gonna shoot
Well, I sort of have to, otherwise you won't take me seriously.
me. Shoot me, you're not gonna have a driver.
He's going to shoot him with the little gun?
Okay,
Get in the car.
okay.
Yeah, that's a different gun. How many?
So he stole a safe full of guns from the bank.
I'll explain it to you.
You gotta get out. I'm turning
Oh,
around.
yes, there's a montage coming.
I'm sorry, Robert. Hey, have fun in jail, okay?
Oh, no! Fucking, it was leg day, too.
It wasn't a real bullet, was it? It was like a rubber bullet.
Yeah, I had to, you know. That's the whole point. Why are you surprised? I told you I'm about to. What did you shoot me with? Rubber bullet.
Boom. Called it.
I use it for when I'm mildly pissed off. I use these when I'm serious.
Oh.
He's a nice
Those-
robber.
Yeah.
And then if I like you, I use the foam rubber bullets, and then
Finally, I
I
get
gotta-
to the Nerf darts,
I got a water gun from when I'm just feeling playful.
but I put soap in it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. Put him up. Rubber.
Oh, Jesus.
It really doesn't know what kind of movie it is, does it?
1925? What's going on?
I'm so glad they did that.
yeah,
It's a comedy. It's a comedy.
I would watch a sport that was two guys shooting rubber bullets at each other. at
Especially if
close
it were
range.
John Cusack and Thomas Jane every episode.
It's like at any point in the fight, you could pull out a gun and pop him with a rubber bullet in the rib cage.
Inside this case is $9 million. You get me to where I want to go. 3 of it.
In American money, which in Australia is like $58.
But after taxes, it's only about 4.5.
$4.5 in that case.
Suddenly he's interested?
No? Who's gonna believe me, huh?
Why wouldn't they believe you? You're a solid citizen. I cased you, man. Got no criminal record. No problem.
I'm a big fan of movies with no wardrobe.
Who do you think I am?
Yeah.
You know, just one outfit.
Wait, where did his tie go? Didn't he have it on when he got out of the car?
Definitely had it on when he got shot. And they
Did
said
he
the
take
foot-
it off to fight?
Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I got a question. How do you fit $9 million in that little black case?
Like this.
$9 million bills.
$1 million Australian.
Any bank in the world, though, I suggest you avoid the International Bank and Trust.
You're going to give me 3 of them?
That's what I said.
Huh. So I don't know.
But I get to shoot you one more time with a rubber bullet. Just to be fair.
Drive me where I want to go.
No. I think I have a right to know.
I love how they get into the expensive car and now they're driving really safe. They cannot risk this vehicle at all in this film.
I owe you that much, and you're right about that. All right.
I once rebuilt this car with my across the street French foreign exchange student neighbor.
He runs the Australian end of an international crime.
She helped me learn to ski too. It was nice.
Okay, so he is a vigilante. Okay.
Very corporate and very civilized. You see, whatever money they couldn't.
So we couldn't have John Cusack as a bad guy, huh?
Money they couldn't put in their
One
wallets
day.
or eat,
One day.
shove up their
Nah, he's just good. He's just too good to be a bad guy.
So they came here and
Any friend of Jeremy Piven's is going to be a good guy. Because he's a bad guy.
Right.
Bad guys buying banks like
That's his.
Does
That's his.
Jeremy
those
Piven
are
always
his-
balance it out?
Yeah, that's his words. I mean, he says that about himself.
Yeah.
saying work for the bank?
yeah, they were a corporate assassin. Yeah,
Bank assassin.
that's right. That's right.
And they,
Some bank manager just got a boner watching that.
Brilliant man.
Bank assassin. My screenplays finally go.
It's
That's his profile on Xbox Live. Bank assassin.
it's nice. They seem like they're having fun at least.
Yeah, that is true.
My name is Teller. John Teller. Bank assassin.
Ever hear the eye of the counter?
They came for his quarters. He came for their lives.
Used to be on display in the tower.
Are we in development mode right now?
License to ATM.
Ross financed the operation for me to abscond.
It's the assessor.
So remember how you talked about the inexpensive shot where they sit and talk for 5
this
minutes?
is it.
Here you
This
go.
This is exactly it.
Yeah, we're running on 6.5 minutes now of exposition.
Now, Mr. Rossi financed the deal, then he set me up.
Is it just me or is Thomas Jane's hair eating his head now? Like, just slowly.
It's like Bill Murray in a Kingpin. By the end, it's just going to be like more and more ridiculous. Like,
Why are the windshield wipers on?
Because it's spritzing.
I don't know, foreground?
Oh, Gold Coast News Network.
I always love when they do the Australian news. Because it's like, Australian news now is Anne. Now for Anne.
And they're just all watching the news on the Mac. This is what we do at 2 o'clock, is we all circle around Jeff's computer and watch the news.
I have to talk to him. Can I take you home? Where's Rebecca? Tessa?
Wait. She's a lawyer that does, like, altruistic stuff? She can't be rich.
Only in the movies.
in Australia, they love altruism.
Can't spell altruism without Australia.
It's true.
Can
A lot of letters, a lot of similar letters in there.
You can kind of spell anything with Australia.
Can't spell.
It
cat.
has most of the letters.
Fairly simple. Someone helped out the bank. And you have no idea. No.
I think he's a bad guy.
Why should I?
And a vampire.
Yeah.
I know you understand how important it is.
Are his eyes dead?
I think. I don't think he has a soul.
I think he's CGI.
And that nothing.
His eyes aren't moving. Okay, there you go. Okay.
God.
Oh man, he's
He's
making me
related
nervous.
to Billy
Freaking me
Drago,
out, man.
right?
Yeah, I was about to say, what the hell is?
He's definitely a lizard man.
He's got some sort of paralysis from his nose up.
What is going on? Look at his right eye. God. Look at it.
It hates his left
Oh,
eye.
God, it's changing color.
I'm sorry. I just saw my own death in there. Did you guys see yours? Yep. I was figuring a pizza. I would choke on it. Ah.
Good. Oh. What's wrong with
Does
it?
anybody else feel cold?
What I want to see is him leave and like the 4 puppeteers that control him.
Suddenly, the room just brightens.
Yeah.
Everyone stops breathing steam all of a sudden. It's like, what is this? Is this the Sixth Sense? What's going on?
See? She lets the daughter sit up front.
Oh, they have Wi-Fi in the car?
What are you doing with that iPad, 1920s girl? Shouldn't you be pushing a hoop down the road with a stick?
Do they just have 2 of the same car?
No, but I don't think that's a real background. I think there's
What? No. How dare you?
Oh, no, that was a BMW. I guess. Wow. Didn't look like one from the inside.
This is great. I was wanted to be a celebrity.
All right.
What was that?
This is daughter. I was doing the daughter.
That wasn't even up.
There she is.
There
I
we
wasn't
go.
trying to be Australian. I was trying to be a
Okay.
little girl.
All little girls are Australian, though.
Yeah.
I have a niece.
Until they get to that age when they start establishing a normal dialect.
Yeah.
Tambourine. We're just gonna stay on the back roads, observe the speed limit. We're gonna keep a low profile.
And continue the exposition.
What are our seatbelts on? Out here?
Well, if you're saying keep a low profile, I mean, the cops do come out here at some point, right? All right. See us, they pull us over. I'll put mine on.
We just switched to GoPro.
Yeah.
I couldn't even put this on if I wanted.
This isn't acting. He is having
I was about
trouble.
to say, that's the editor just having fun at that point. Like, no,
It's
I'm
like-
fucking leaving that in.
Nobody's watching this shit.
Yeah, and the DVD commentary, like, John actually could not get the seatbelt. And we just decided to go with it because that's what happens sometimes in movies.
Now, we did cut out the part where he swore at us violently after the scene.
It was odd because every scene he kept going, rah, rah, rah.
He's auditioning for the Penguin in the Batman series.
Convince anybody that I'm a hostage here.
I got that figured out.
I'm going to shoot you.
Sharon?
Yeah, call the feds, right?
Didn't they already do this with Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise?
You mean Collateral?
No.
That was a funny movie too.
You mean the buddy cop Tom Cruise, Jamie Foxx movie?
He had a dream to own a plane or something.
Yeah, it's that one with Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise where they like fight the stealth jet.
He was he had a dream not to be blind, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Something
something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All those movies mixed together.
I'll give you an official briefing, okay? Cool. Go.
Yeah, they got her. Just let her go to the bathroom, please.
Sit down. Sure.
Can we sit down? All right.
Be sure to show them sitting down.
Yep.
Otherwise, we won't believe what they
You
said.
ever mention the name Simon Keller? Keller. No, at least I don't think so.
Mm.
Have you ever met this man?
Everyone has iPads.
I've never seen him before.
And they're all networked.
Yeah,
Your
that's
husband never mentioned
that's
his
that
name.
zero waste
No.
project down in Australia, man.
Your husband used to race cars, yes? That's right. And now he's a driving instructor.
They've learned to pump Wi-Fi through koala bears.
So,
And you know how many koala bears are there. They're just everywhere. So they just...
Every
Infinite
animal that has a
Wi-Fi
pouch,
antenna.
they can put a router in the pouch.
there has to be an explanation.
Have you routed this roux yet?
Everyone has 5 bars in Australia, except they jump up and down as you go.
Got as many routers as a croc has teeth.
That's a lot.
That's
It's
a
a
lot.
lot.
It's a lot of teeth. That rock.
He calls you. I need you to contact me immediately.
I wish you would have just handed her another iPad. She goes, you use this iPad to contact me.
They grow in the wild here in Australia. The iPads.
So
We're
these are
trying
the,
to teach the koalas to eat them.
is that the were those the bank assassins there doing stuff, or is that the actual cops?
Those are bank ninjas.
Oh, yep. No, the feds.
Oh
came.
no, the feds are here now. Okay.
I'm Agent Walker, Federal Police, Major Crimes.
Make sure you
Make
hit
sure
that.
you say
Hit that,
Walker.
hit that as hard as you can.
Remember this, Mrs. Walker.
I don't understand. Is this
It says, look at your books.
fail to understand how our being robbed would entail this sort of thing, but I assure you, everything is in order.
Now, based on his acting, he does not seem worthy of importing. I don't. They could have saved a flight.
He might be a local hire, and
Yeah.
they're just like, how many
Can
American?
you do an American accent?
Surprisingly, I am an American. You're in.
No, I actually bet he's like the producer's nephew or some shit, which would make it real to racing.
Yeah.
So,
He carries John Cusack's bags everywhere.
yeah, exactly. I promised my fucking assistant I'd put him in this. Fucking, yeah, no, he's 40. It's kind of sad.
Sean's gonna wake up and this actor's gonna be at his door.
Yeah, it's fine. There's way worse ways to go.
But he's also going to I'm hungry.
You came to the wrong place, bud. Came to the wrong place.
Son suddenly gets all these headshots in his email. It's like, what is this?
We all need to reevaluate our lives.
May I speak with someone in major crime squad, please? Yes, I'll hold.
I'm sorry, I don't know. Major.
You're really gonna talk to somebody in major crime? They're gonna get on the phone. What the fuck am I gonna tell them?
I love that that's a real department. I really hope it is.
They're a major crime.
Major crimes.
Because there's no minor crimes
That's it,
department.
yeah.
We're petty crimes.
Hello. Hi. Yes.
I am involved in a major crime.
And
You couldn't be fucking this up more, man.
I'm a hostage. I'm a getaway driver. I mean, I've been forced to be a getaway driver. That's why I'm calling, because there's a van driver. Yes.
You're so bad at... Here, let me be you.
And yeah, so I was like, a driving instructor, right? And I'm teaching this guy how to drive, which he already fucking knows how to drive. I figured that out.
Let me recap the plot for you in case I just.
In case you were talking through it on a fucking podcast.
We actually do have that nightmare that one day the people on the film will just turn and look at us and then just start commentating.
We know you're
that-
doing this.
Yeah, and then that'll be the end, like, and then we're never heard from again.
That was pretty good. He couldn't even see the phone, but he shot it.
That was fucking garbage.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just not used to it. Yeah, that's really overreactive.
Well, I had to destroy the phone anyway. It's a throw. Want to try that again?
We call that a burner.
You're the boss.
Hey,
Here's
What?
another one.
They're trying to.
He has like 7 of them. So
Major crime squad.
What? They're doing it. What? Didn't I just talk to you?
Hi, is this Frank? Yeah, hey.
yeah, we got disconnected by those bullets.
Very crazy man, a bank robber, who is really nuts. And he stole my
God, he's awful.
You probably heard about this thing downtown.
Although it takes a lot to act bad.
It
in
is
a
true.
movie.
I'm scared. I'm really fucking scared. This guy might blow my fucking brains out. You know, come and help me, okay? I don't know.
That's how they got him to be in the movie.
Sent John Cusack with a gun?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was good. Jesus fucking Christ.
Took the mag out, okay?
Now let's-
Nothing in the chamber.
Now let's try it one more time.
Okay, those are 2 good rehearsals. Let's do it live
But
now.
this time with a Spanish accent.
Everybody is going to be so jealous.
She's got time to make a salad?
Well, what else is she going to do? She's sitting
Order in. This is a time for McDonald's. I
For
know
you,
I
everything
know I
is
say
time
that
for
a lot. But come on.
I have a hangnail. It's time for McDonald's.
Where are you?
I'm on the road.
I don't feel like cooking. It's time for McDonald's.
Earthquake in Ecuador. Time for McDonald's.
What do I? Tessa, now wait a second. Now you don't actually think that I robbed a bank, do you? I mean, that's not.
You were driving the car.
No. Honey, I'm a hostage. The guy took me hostage. I was giving him a driving lesson. The next thing I know, we're being chased.
Typical wife.
This is
Doesn't
Yeah.
believe. Just
Killer, I presume?
yeah. You know, I think secretly you wanted this to happen.
What?
No.
You used Oprah's The Secret to make this happen.
If you had taken that job I had offered you, I set up for you, this wouldn't have
Had to
happened.
go. If you were working with my father, this would be nothing. God damn it! I'm not gonna have this conversation.
Rob the bank.
I don't believe you.
What?
God. Well, that's ground for divorce.
Is that Dad?
Weird. You live with a girl, all of a sudden she doesn't support you anymore.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
No, she didn't believe
And that's when One Star Cinema got real.
you. Sound like a pussy.
Why is the dog nodding?
Why?
She doesn't respect you because you were a great driver and you quit.
Oh, okay.
You were on the edge. You were literally.
Are they gonna fall in love by the end of this?
They're going to go Thelma and Louise at the end of this, aren't they?
Oh, I hope so. Holding hands and
Oh,
everything.
absolutely.
Let me think about this. Let's see. Why did I quit?
Yeah, why'd you quit?
Oh yeah.
Because he's like 50. Let me tell you something. You don't quit racing at 50. It quits you. Do you hear me, Scott Pruitt? Do you hear me?
Oh.
I was in love with a Korean girl. Oh, it's ancient thing. Korean.
Yeah, I was about to say I've never called anyone out by
Oh, I'm
name
sorry.
on the podcast.
Perhaps you don't know my style. It has a slant. Somewhat known for being mean.
I think we just got a new fan.
Oh, Scott Pruitt's here.
Oh no.
Well, you got ripped off.
What do you mean?
Looks like we're overheating.
Oh.
How can you overheat in the rain?
There's no oil in it?
I understand how. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Has she been on the news all
Yeah,
day?
she's doing like
She's doing the 12-hour news. Weren't they being chased in that scene?
Not at that point, because the cops in the sand had.
No, okay.
I do appreciate how they're driving this particular car.
This particular car that didn't do any racing
Yeah,
at
they
all.
did no racing
It just-
whatsoever.
Did they just do a pan and everything and a zoom?
Yeah,
A
pretty
wedding? Suddenly the
What?
the Benny Hill music plays.
Things are about to get wacky.
Stay tuned after this.
Fucking legs, man.
Yeah, it sucks getting old. Shit.
Wait, they haven't been driving that long, and he's a race car driver.
Is
He's
that a
tired.
fucking
Yeah.
tauntaun?
He's not an endurance driver.
Yeah, but that's what happens at 50. Right, Scott Pruitt?
I know. Do you mind if we wait?
Not at all. You can wait in there if you like until your friends arrive.
Yeah, you have a bar. Can we?
Go to bed, sweetheart.
I see.
Do they not like the gays in Australia?
You wait, no, they're okay with the poofters.
Thanks. Feel free to steal whatever you like, Master Criminal.
Didn't they make this movie with Steve Coogan?
Relax.
I Steve Coogan's been in every movie.
Hamlet 2?
Yeah.
I'm a thief, but not a liar. I never stepped apart from my whole life.
How's that working out for you? What? Being a thief. I wasn't to live like that. Seriously.
But as opposed to you.
I wish there was Steve Coogan was in this, the third one. Like, I don't want him to replace either of these guys, but just
They
be
add
there.
him like Joe Pesci in Lethal Weapon.
Oh, yeah,
He's just in the background.
Okay.
They fuck you at the racetrack. That was my impression of every race car driver ever.
Listen, man. Better be careful with that grandmother back there. Look at that bitch's eyes.
Wait, what?
That bitch is batshit crazy. Don't
Nice old lady.
Are you fool?
You don't trust a single living soul.
If she comes out with nunchucks, this just got an extra star.
Wow, that's another nice car.
All right.
They're
I
leaving.
think-
They're leaving in that car.
I think O'Reilly's Vineyards was a big contributor to the film.
I'm getting that impression. He might, in fact, be the financier.
And
these
those are
both
his two
cars.
cars?
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
He's like, oh, just make sure there's a shot of the cars in front of the sign.
Yep.
Who's greed?
You can go down the road for about 2 miles, come back. And that's O'Reilly himself.
Uh-huh.
And you left the keys in the ignition?
This is Australia. Who would possibly steal my car?
Guys like
It may be a wallaby.
A dingo took your Mustang.
on his way.
Is that? Are they underneath animals, or those are spirit animals just coming through?
Apparently they're finalizing
I've called the power of the ox
And the zebra.
and the
There-
zebra.
Zebra.
Boy, there is an Australian DP somewhere fucking really proud of himself right now.
So take his money. Money he's
What is he just jerking off
Yeah,
into some
just like,
Vegemite?
I
What?
fought for that fucking mirror shot. It's like there's two
But
of
I
them.
couldn't do it quite well because we had to use a big fucking vase to hide me in the shot. so don't pat yourself on the back too much.
I already told them that. I know what I'm doing.
Uh,
Fuck off, prick.
yeah. Newlyweds.
Any idea what that might be like?
Yeah, once.
Really?
What was his name?
Masochism of women never ceases to amaze me.
Here it comes.
She got like camera on him. Oh no, the news.
Okay.
That would be
Telling
great
you
if
she's
it was
gonna
like
come out with
Yeah,
nunchucks.
a camera into a room and there was just people fucking in there.
Was that?
Like drinking wine and like
With like a rubber horse mask on.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, get in there. Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say she dumped him, right? Is that what happened?
Does no one else notice the drum set?
There was a drum set.
Yeah.
There's a fucking drum set in there.
I did not notice that.
If that doesn't come into use, then I don't understand this.
It's like
Probably
a,
for the band that's gonna play at the wedding.
It's like a picture in the highlights book. You know? Find
Where's
the drums.
the drum set?
There's a fish in that tree.
Look at
Oh, there is.
There's
Yeah.
the drums.
I didn't even notice. I don't
That
think, was
has
that.
to come into use. Fuck yeah!
Whoa!
There it is.
Yeah,
There
everything
it
in
is.
Australia can kill you. You're right, Mikey.
It is trying to kill you. Not can. It's trying to.
Oh, no.
Oh, those silly Australians.
Whoa!
I hope he suplexes.
Oh!
God damn.
She's out of bullets.
Ah!
Oh, wow, yes.
Wow.
he signed on for this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I want them to play this at my death.
He could finally beat a woman like his hero Russell Crowe.
Oh. And the Australian Oscar goes to.
Okay, so they actually used the car a little bit there.
I know we've always tried to avoid comedies, but this is okay. This is.
I wouldn't quite call it a
Because
comedy.
it's yeah, what he said.
Now, in fairness, I'm not as good with my years, but that looks like a late 60s Mustang, which is a far more disposable car than the GT that they had earlier.
Oh, okay.
So this one, there's like 3 or 4 out there that they could probably replace it with.
And now we're back to 40
And now we're back to
miles.
going. But I suspect this car will have just a little bit more stunts than the other one.
Oh, okay. Like that right there.
Boom.
Car stunt. The bar is very low on car stunts in these films.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Did he cut his back?
Yeah, they deliberately lifted up his shirt so that the makeup
Yeah.
folks could show their stuff with pride. Or maybe that actually happened. Like shit, we got to use it.
Yeah. Like the seatbelt bit.
Yeah.
This set was just a comedy of errors.
Did he count the shots?
Yeah.
Is that what he's going to say?
I don't think I can let you do this.
Cusack was bad in that shot. It's like,
He's dying in that moment.
have you ever seen a man's soul leave his body?
What? What are you doing? I'm counting to 5. No, you're not. Yes, I am. This is a loaded fucking gun. Don't you make me do it. 3. I will shoot you.
Okay, did we have to go to 5?
Yeah. I am counting to 20.
Ish.
4.5.
Oh, no.
Do it, man. 5.
Click.
Yep. Fucking ass. Gotta learn how to count.
Yeah.
She shot him. At us.
And at her husband.
No.
And at the sky.
But I'll remember the whole "you were going to shoot me" thing for later.
That's it. You lost another $1 million.
Yep.
Car stunt.
Nah,
Car
3
stunt.
million, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
Car
yeah,
stunt.
sure it's
Car to
fine.
car. Car stunt. Somebody got a bump.
Over nothing. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. I was hoping they'd get back in the car and start talking again.
What do you mean? You got big ups.
Little bromance.
Bromance moments.
Opportunity for you. I got nothing.
Do you think these two ever talk to each other anymore after filming this? Like they just call, "Hey Tom, what you doing?" "Oh,
Hey,
Johnny,
Tom."
Johnny.
It's the cues, man.
I told you. I cuffed you to the wheel.
They Snapchat.
Hit you in the face. Whatever you want. And you escape. How many times do I have to tell you?
With $3 million.
No. Either leave that for you somewhere else or wire to an account. It's not that complicated.
So full.
I actually bet being on set is kind of like that men's urinal rule. Like you stare at the wall, but you don't actually like. At most, you make casual conversation. But
Oh,
that's
for the
about
two
it.
of them?
Yeah.
As opposed to like if one of us was there, it's like, "So John Cusack, what was it like in the '80s?"
Do you and Savage Steve Holland still talk?
Is Benny the Jetter Keaton as cool as
Dude,
I think he
the
is?
DP is obsessed with mirrors.
So did you find kickboxing or did kickboxing find you? How would you define it?
Is Joan as awesome as we all think she is? Can you call her now? Can I talk to her?
Little friendly way.
Okay. Okay.
She just seems quirky.
Yeah, director. I don't know why he asked me to be fired. I just asked him one question, over and over and over again.
In 27 parts.
So here's what I've
All right, Watson's staring at me.
He's very bored.
He's like, so this is what you've decided to do with your life. No,
Wow.
okay.
It's like my mother all over again.
Purity you can only have with a woman who's fucked up. And when I say fucked up, I'm referring to your wife.
Wait, do you wildly think that the one woman that was like chasing them is Cusack's wife? Because he said he was married
Yeah.
once.
Coming today, yeah.
Oh,
Miss Walker.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Don't know.
So it's like Ocean's 12.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought maybe she was in on it. But
So bad of an idea, it's even cliche. Hooray!
well, that's why they call me Mr. Cliche.
They don't call you that.
No, they don't. They don't call me.
It's a
They don't
different.
call me.
It's a totally different C word.
Oh,
Clutch.
He's got a lot of phones.
clandestine.
Yeah, he does.
They spent a lot of money
Where
on
did he
phones.
carry all of these
Yeah.
phones?
They were in the
to?
briefcase with the 45 guns.
Yep.
There's not $9 million. There's $9 million worth of phones in there.
And that's going to be the big plot twist was he failed to count how many phones he threw. You're out of phones.
Don't try me, man.
It's like a poor rendition of the Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, kind of.
Which one gets the guitar? Which one gets the saxophone?
It's-
of
it's-
these two.
It's the Australian version, so it's backwards.
Exactly. And they're both too old for this
And,
shit.
and one's a didgeridoo.
Actually, Thomas Jane has the same haircut as Gibson from the first one.
That's true.
Thanks, Dad.
Did you just call him Dad?
You want something to drink? Fresca.
Oh,
Again, they keep dropping names, hoping that one of these is going to come in for
A
money.
Fresca, or a Pepsi,
Or
or a
Pepsi.
Sprite, or a Coke.
Or he just mouths it. Fresca.
Or a Diet Right.
do they still have Tab?
I would totally make a movie like that.
The all product placement
Mad Lib
special.
product placement. I'm sure glad I have this Nokia phone.
Does nothing happen in Australia ever that everybody just sees the news?
But they're all packing.
Well, that's
Yes.
obvious.
Hold on now. Whoa.
Oh, he's got an orange crush.
And a, what is that?
No, those are all off-brand.
Yeah, just
I've got an bungee orange and a pumpernickel lime fizzy.
I'm so making that soda one day.
Very bad things tend to happen. Well, I might just have to reduce the odds.
Neither of which are a Fresca, by the way.
Whoa.
Hey, Roberts, you all shot up in there?
He's gonna shoot me. He's gonna fucking shoot me.
all right.
I don't think most of this was written. I think this was them.
I'm just fucking around on set.
Still got that bank money with ya?
Why are the license plates American?
Still got it.
Bring me the money,
Nebraska.
and I'll let him go. That's a good idea.
Because he collects it from the bodies of the tourists that he.
Yeah, fair enough.
They don't know they've come across that one crazy gas station attendant out in the middle of Australia.
You bring me the money, and I'll let you go.
Oh, okay. He is an awful person.
You know what I said?
Who?
Yes, we heard
Because the gas station attendant just said, "Give me all the money from the robbery, and I'll let you go."
Oh, he's a horrible. I thought you were
Yeah.
saying Cusack was.
That's all I'm learning so far is that all Australians are horrible.
Oh, no, it's like Scooby Doo.
They're
Oh,
all descendants of Elmer
Full
Fudd.
on Benny Hill here. You could just shoot through the. You have a shotgun.
Yeah, just take
You
a
could
step
just- yeah.
backwards.
And those only hold, what, like 4 or 5 shots?
Back up. Back up. Let the gun down slowly.
Oh shit! Yes.
Extra star.
Yeah.
wow. That did not see that coming.
No.
Honestly, this is no longer 1-star cinema now.
It's 1 3/4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that went way up.
Stupid fuck.
Well, the video flat out showed it, right?
Yep. Yeah, because they
Yeah.
did show that there was a video camera in the
Yeah.
in the gas station. Hi.
So hopefully they'll see that.
Hopefully she'll introduce herself again.
Yeah.
I'm Agent Walker.
Why is she?
She's mad at everybody.
Why do they have? her
Oh,
in
she was flipping off
handcuffs?
her husband.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
she
but
was-
why is she in handcuffs?
Because she shot her
Because
husband.
she shot.
Yeah.
Shot at them.
See what?
Yeah, chased them to the parking area and shot at them. One of the rounds hit her husband inside the winery.
Oh, wow. Full on 2 fingers.
Well, isn't that that's the
That's the
British fuck
Australian
you?
way.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Dusty.
Yeah, our peace sign is their fuck you.
Yeah.
Which I love it.
That makes me happy.
And the bank assassins.
Does nobody see the one other car for miles just slowly pulling up?
We're gonna hide the car behind these sheep.
You mean a dress?
Nothing weird about this.
Don't look at her. Just don't look at her.
Yeah, we're here for the Delaney wedding.
Put the newspaper up.
Put on your koala mask. Hey, there's 2 koalas following me in a Volkswagen.
Follow Walker.
I don't think they saw us.
Ah, somebody had to say it. They know you're there. You can follow at regular speed.
Yeah,
You don't have to.
because there's not a single other
Yeah.
car on the highway.
I'm sure they did, but where are they going? Like,
I have
where
no
are
idea.
the
You're
2 of
right.
them going?
Australia.
Are they just like making a lap?
No, they're
around
driving
Australia?
to Australia.
Yeah.
Is that what's
They're
happening?
driving to Australia.
They're just making a lap. Okay.
Yeah.
But like, are they going to another bank to rob?
I don't know.
They're going to meet up with Burt Reynolds and
Yeah.
Tom DeLuise.
You can literally see the light.
I'm just a guy trying to make a living here.
You're a thief. People die around.
No,
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah,
awesome.
and his
Like the
sunglasses.
Kino is full on right on him. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh wow, and including on the
Yeah, on the
on the
on
tow
the
truck.
2-shot?
Yeah, yeah.
$3 million.
At this point, the TV's like, I got my mirror shot, so I don't give a fuck. I got my reel. I'm set.
I pick my battles. You
Yeah.
know, I don't. I told him, but fuck it.
No one cares. Using that mirror shot, my fucking reel, we're good. I can say I work with Thomas Jane.
The director was like, I don't care if 4 asshole Americans notice it.
I think you can just say Americans, right? The assholes implied.
I've got no respect in that house. My wife doesn't even look at me like I'm in business.
You're my new best friend.
Yeah. You know what? Let's go kill her too. Wait a minute. Yeah. You know what? After seeing that guy's head explode, I'm kind of into this now. Oh, God, I'd love to see what that would do to my kid. Kidnapped the wrong guy.
I don't mean to frighten you, but I'm at half mast.
Yeah. Are you as hard as I am? This is amazing. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's a kindergarten. Let's pull over.
Jesus, what? Why?
Whoa!
I just want it to go that dark just because, like, they've taken one step.
Yeah.
What's 50 more?
Yep.
Hey, from now on, we do things my way. My way is, I'm driving and you shut up.
That's cold, man.
Bullshit anyway.
That's what driving a Mustang does.
It just turns into an ass.
Just turns you into a
Whether you're
raging-
yelling that to a bank robber
Yeah.
or your wife.
Or your wife. Either way, you're a cunt.
Quite the opposite. He was very protective, but I always knew that underneath he was very animalistic.
Oh.
Wild.
So he slept with the secretary too?
No, she wanted him.
Said, you know, he was a very dangerous man, and I loved him.
What?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You know, in a way.
Oh, no.
I always thought we'd make
Now that she's going to see that there's other women interested,
Yeah,
she's going to
she's
be
gonna
back
turn.
into him.
Yeah.
woman said she was in love with Daddy. She's made a mistake. Just a mistake. Come on, let's go play.
Mommy's going to scratch that bitch's eyes out. Uh-oh.
Mommy's gonna go all altruistic on her ass.
Yeah.
Is the bank assassins here now?
I think it's a photographer.
Candygram.
But again, in Australia, the back door is in fact the front.
Wouldn't that
Wait.
just?
Yeah, that would just be a
Yeah, wouldn't that just be a picture of him with
that-
the flash going?
It would just be a bright light.
Is she going to push him into the pool? Yay!
Yes!
Stunt bump.
There we go.
And I don't know in Australia, but that'd be legal too, right? Because he was on their property.
Go inside, I'll take care of this. So you've been trespassing?
She just shoots him.
I'll take care of it.
All right. Properly arrested. It's Australian for arrested.
That's Australia for arrest.
The Australians are really taking a beating in this podcast, I tell you.
We only shoot the whites.
Peter?
How you doing? You okay?
Well, we just cleaned the car.
They stop every 50 miles. And
Yeah.
What is going on with his hair? Look at that.
Oh, wow.
She's giving him shit.
His hair feels threatened. Puffing up.
Oh,
For the last 3 months.
Wait, what just happened?
he's saying you fucked her.
Yeah.
I don't think he did though.
No, but I,
What happened to us?
If I recall, I haven't fucked anybody in about 6 months.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, I'm talking to my wife here about fucking, if you don't mind. Maybe you can turn off the tape recorder.
Why did he just turn into John C. Reilly? You don't mind. I like to talk.
I'm sorry, I know this is
no, I'm just spitballing. But maybe he was on a bender that morning. And the director's like, just roll.
Just let it go.
Just let it go.
I mean, I won't leave you.
Thomas fucking Jane!
I don't know.
He's going full Kiefer on us. Let's get the cameras rolling.
Because I'm invisible. That's why. Because nobody respects me in that house. Nobody even pays attention to me.
Your daughter seems to like you.
yeah.
It's just,
I've gotten in 6 months. It's actually kind of fun.
Come on.
He's actually talking to his real wife and
Yeah.
then just cutting her in with other dialogue they wrote.
Talk about this, you know.
you know, John's been bringing up a lot of stuff.
I gotta go.
She is paying all the bills, and he's still dreaming about race driving at 50. I don't.
Yeah. And she has to touch his dick? Come on.
Yeah, in once every 6 months, which, based on my experience, is record time.
Chisholm's garage. What?
Chisholm.
Chisholm.
Yeah, they did not pay for this. Not like those O'Reilly fuckers.
This is the man that worked here.
So,
The men at work.
I love them.
I was drowning in my sleep.
Well, I'm Agent Walker. Yes, you've introduced yourself 4 times. We know.
Oh, you're Agent Walker.
Bank assassins, bank assassins, bank.
Those are
bank,
those are the
bank
cops, right?
No, those. Well,
No, these are the private security guys. Aren't
no,
they?
no. Well,
these are the
he's,
cops.
he's
These are
the
the
chief
cops.
inspector,
Yeah.
Oh,
but
that's
he's
right.
working for
Yes.
because they showed
He's
that he's
Major Chief Head Inspector.
He's a crooked cop.
he's on the take.
And Agent Walker knows what he's all about.
On the other line, end of that line is Dead Eyes.
Yeah. I hope we don't see him again. I did not.
I want to sleep tonight.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that guy tonight.
And fuck your kids.
Whoa.
Okay. There's a
What? You just kind of jumped a column there, man.
Somebody needs a crunch bar or something.
Yeah. Chief, have a Snickers.
He turns into Betty White.
Yeah.
Turns into Betty White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Australia. Everything's in reverse.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Plus, she's got the dirtiest mouth on her.
Slut.
Now, what's interesting is that was not done through green screen, that shot, but everything else has been.
So that was a.
They clearly had these actors for 3 days. See, like again, that's actually in the car as they go.
So the GPS has radar in Australia. That's amazing. I want that.
Where the hell are they going?
Who's that guy?
These are the bank mercenaries.
Bounty hunter?
It's the guys from Mad Max.
Yeah, about to say.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Where's Master Blaster?
It's them
They've
driving.
been waiting for the
There's a
movies to
guy
come
with
back
here
to
we go,
Australia.
here
the
we go.
flamethrower guitar.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Nope, they're going to start, like, rappelling and shit.
On the poles.
Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, what a lovely day.
Don't let them antagonize you.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's the guys from the Rotary
Very
Club.
easily
They're
drive them off the road.
Yeah, they're in bikes.
Yeah.
Did he just throw a front kick at the side? That'll show him.
I mean, they could keep up with him, but couldn't he just kind of go to the right a little
Yeah.
bit and knock him off?
What just happened?
Did
They just disappeared?
he just downshifted and left?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
He just put it into drive 2 because it's another automatic.
I'm mad. I'm going to put this. No, it's still in drive. Okay. We'll just continue.
Wait, I'm confused. What happened to the bike guys?
They just left
They
them
just,
in the
they're
dust.
like, well, we tried kicking them and I threw a middle finger. Didn't work. Sorry, boss.
You know, we're never going to survive the apocalypse if we don't get our shit together. So we should start eating flesh? Let's just start eating flesh. Yeah.
That's the last time we use the Kiwanis bikers.
Let's see if we get recognized in this place, as we have everywhere else we've
Ooh.
gone.
This is the airborne division of the Bank Assassins.
Yeah, here we go. Blue Thunder. Please tell me that's Tommy Chong. Everything would change.
30 minutes later. Did they not
They'll
recognize,
just not recognize the
one
fucking
car?
Mustang?
Oh, no, they
Oh,
see
okay.
him. They're circling up.
Wait, didn't they come from the other direction? How did the bikers get on the other side?
It's Australia. They just went around.
Oh, wait, no, they don't
They
see
have-
them.
What?
Oh, my God.
There we go.
Whoa.
I say we let him go.
Well. No.
Front kick.
Hey, fellas. How you doing? Buy a drink?
Cusack just comes driving through the.
He comes in on a horse for some
Like,
reason.
why did he get the horse?
Let's see if you can dance better than you drive.
And they just turn on the jukebox.
Unfortunately for you, I don't do anything better than I dance.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thank God it's one-on-one, though.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
Yeah!
That's the thing about bikers is they're super temperamental.
Yeah.
Just-
This is where they're trying to get that NFL sponsorship.
boom, boom, boom.
What do you say, gents? Call it a day.
He's got 2 with bullets?
Oh. Everyone in Australia is on. God damn, that is a dangerous ass.
I know. I don't want to shoot you. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to shoot us.
No, we want to shoot you. We want to shoot you.
What?
It's the Bank Assassins.
My Twitter account.
Everyone checking.
Is everything taken care of?
Oh, okay. Yes,
There we go, yeah.
That's the mercenaries. Oh, no.
Whoa. Let's all stand here.
Okay, back row fire first. Ah! I love how they're running out, even
Why?
though they're not returning fire.
I think they're
Yeah.
going to the car.
Oh,
Yeah, because Blue Thunder's here.
because the money's in the car.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to point out everyone in Australia had an iPad except that guy with the flip phone.
Oh, they got the money.
Oh, no.
I love how they even held it up to be like, see, we got it.
Hey, so don't bother looking for it.
In your face. Chasing.
Here we go.
Oh, thank God.
There we go.
Please tell me he just drives up next to him and just takes the briefcase.
Yeah, how will they
Zoink.
push? I'm legitimately curious how far they're going to push this Mustang. It's clearly no front-wheel drive Hyundai.
I was hoping he was going to fight the helicopter with it.
Aronofsky.
no.
Aronofsky, even with the film grain filter.
Why was there another logo on the side of that?
Case they pay for it.
Triple X Australia Tours. Yeah.
There, okay, that's about as far as they're going to take it. Well, you got like 4 degrees of yaw. They're good.
So we're getting up close and spread them out?
And they're automatic. Yep.
Yep.
Well, I'll just move out of the way.
And we'll just reuse that same shot we used
Exactly.
earlier with the front kick. He is just going to reach out and take the suitcase.
Give me the briefcase.
Holy shit!
Yes!
So apparently in the writer's room, no idea was a bad idea.
What writer's room?
No, there just literally
No, yeah.
wasn't an idea.
But that wasn't the writer, that was the CPA
Yeah.
stepping in.
No, it's funny when Indiana Jones just shoots the guy. How about we just take the briefcase?
I love how they're just doing the same turn.
Yeah,
each
it's
time.
one turn with a little bit of a fishtail.
And then here's them accelerating
Yeah.
away.
And here's where he comes to a complete stop.
Oh, no! There we go.
there
Now we
we
got
go.
some car carnage or vehicle carnage.
On,
at least.
on that one disposable bike. Boy, now
Oh, is
I'm
that
a
going to
fan of-
Yes!
This movie needs to be in 3D.
Now, I don't know if you know. Now, personally, I'm a fan of Continental tires, but BF Goodrich certainly seemed to make a nice product for this movie.
Yeah. I'm really liking the violent part of what we're doing.
Take a left.
He knows where they're at?
It's turn. You have packs. Come on.
What are they tracking? The
His phone?
briefcase?
He called his wife,
Oh.
and I didn't see him get rid of that phone.
All right, bank assassins.
Here we go.
Let all powers combine.
We have Voltron.
Form into deposit slip. I don't know what bank assassins would become.
He just put it in neutral.
Not deposit slot.
Hold on, I got the secret.
Well, maybe it's one of those Fast and Furious cars. It has like
I think
4
it's tracking him
different versions.
via heat. They turned the engine off.
Jesus.
They'll never find us now.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
All right, guys, look. I don't want him dead just yet. I want him available for punishment.
Punishment.
Yeah, I heard it. I saw it.
Punisher.
Who's got that in the
Yeah,
bingo?
see, there's
Who's
a
got
logo on
Punisher
the
bingo?
X. Yeah, triple X.
I only got the 4 corners.
What I can't figure now, if you notice, they keep putting in like this film grain filter just on those characters.
Yeah.
I don't understand the style point, but I'm sure it'll show up later, like the drum set.
Wait, is there a car? Are they right behind him?
Well, they have a flat now in the Toyota.
Dun, 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 dun.
I can't believe he just took the briefcase.
If he
out of
wants to
this guy's
lose them,
hand.
he could also just go faster.
Yeah, because they are in a RAV4. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Don't shoot. Oh, he said not to shoot.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, what is on the side? That's going to drive me crazy.
Is he just doing donuts?
Oh.
What was the plan?
He's going to draw them away, and then he's going to double back.
Yep. Luckily,
Yeah,
they're
why is
terrible
this plan
shots.
working?
It's because he's got the money. So they're gonna choose him.
Triple X
Triple
security.
X security. Okay.
You want hardcore security.
It's a $250 leave.
Call whatever the Australian version of AAA is.
Or they're just really into the movie Triple X.
Triple Z.
Hiya!
In the water.
150 to 175 bits is the play here, you moron. Don't insult people.
Oh.
You don't want to play. I'll take my money to Enrico.
Hiya! When did he become a ninja?
Cusack's always a ninja.
Yeah. Right around say anything.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, did you not get rid of everybody?
For being a race driver, he should know about 10 and 2.
What's the Buddha say? To change the course of even a foul and putrid river is in itself a legal thing. I'm paraphrasing, of course.
You shouldn't paraphrase the Buddha. That pisses him off.
It's the only thing that pisses him off.
Don't paraphrase me, motherfucker.
Just quote me. Like, my words mean something.
I'm like Aaron Sorkin, all right?
It's the
You do
Aaron
not-
Sorkin of religion. Yeah. I am the David Mamet of meditation.
I'm like Shakespeare, motherfucker.
Wait, so what's going on? He's yelling at his assistant?
He doesn't know what to do because he's looking around him and it's filled with treacherous whores and liars and thieves. That's
Man.
Yeah.
What? You're going to...
Are they going to help him out?
cocksuckers everywhere. No disrespect to cocksuckers, you know.
No. You don't want to disrespect cocksuckers.
Good thing he didn't shoot out the window of the car. We can't pay for that.
So he goes up to the local sage, a man who's achieved enlightenment. He says to him, "Boy, this fucking place is a whorehouse."
I wonder if they tried to get Joe Latrulio but couldn't afford him.
It's the only time that's ever happened. Both trying to get Joe Latrulio and can't, or can't afford him.
Why
What's
of
going
her
on
about
there?
to be murdered
Yeah.
was just mildly annoying to her.
Those are not helpful Holden people.
They ambushed you.
No. Oh, it is all a scam on them to get the cops. That guy's running after them. Is Cusack going to be like a federal agent of some kind?
No!
Maybe.
And somehow he didn't see that coming.
About to say, if you're in a Mustang and a guy's chasing on foot, the easiest way to get away is go straight.
Or reverse.
Yeah. Any. Ah, boy.
Nobody knew.
It's raining there.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
Just run him
Here we
over,
go.
man.
it's a 351,
Casey didn't
guys.
know what
It's
it
a
was.
351.
Mr. O'Reilly asked we put that in.
Take money under the table. We're killing one of our own.
Stupid bastard.
So they all traded each other.
This is intense.
This is the reveal.
Why
It's
is
like
he-
Empire Strikes Back. There's like multiple things happening here.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, it's
Reservoir
like
Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs, yeah.
Ah.
Right in the face.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, did he shoot him with the rubber gun?
I think he shot him with the rubber gun.
Yep.
Wow.
There we go.
His fucking wife didn't want children anyway, did you?
Shot him in the balls.
Yeah. Just like 21 Jump Street.
Shot my dick off.
Hello.
Don't you get a drop of blood on the inside of that
Yeah.
car. I swear to God. It's coming out of your pay, Jane.
I was hoping you'd say yeah.
I don't think she does. But I think she's going to learn to respect you.
Oh.
Otherwise,
Wow.
you take this gun and you... Marriage advice from John Cusack.
Sponsored by the NFL.
Okay. So, it's the John Cusack marriage counseling. So there's a gun on the table, but it has rubber bullets.
Ow. Oh, sorry. Put that on. I'll do it. Okay.
I got it. All right.
Place to bell rings.
Think you're gonna make it?
Oh, I'll be fine.
50-50.
Yeah. 60-40, now that I'm... Or 30-20. God damn it.
As I keep talking, it's going down.
Well, it
Did
was
you
really
say
nice.
30-20?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
not-
sorry, I'm on Australian percentages.
What? You gotta make it look good. I've been shot. Do you want to go to jail or not?
He just wants to.
Try to help.
What's up with the lipstick?
It's whatever you want, man.
No, he's literally dying. That's his lips are normal color. It's his
Ah.
skin. Wow.
There we go.
Cusack has to make a movie or he dies. Like, he just rejuvenates. This movie, it's not done yet.
That's how I get my life force.
Crank the career.
Yeah, the cameras actually give him his soul back.
Yeah, he's a reverse Native American.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
Somewhere there's a painting of him that's just aging, you know? Or it's an old movie.
It's an old movie, really. Yeah. Somewhere there's a 16 millimeter film that's running backwards.
It's right next to Birth of a Nation.
Keller.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
For God's sakes, for what, man?
I'm sorry for shooting you in the face.
You didn't shoot me.
I know, but if it was loaded, I shot you. I'd have pulled the trigger.
You did pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I did pull the trigger. And I'm sorry.
Let's repeat that a few more times. The cops are 600 miles away.
Yeah.
They just have really loud sirens.
Their sirens were louder. Did they pass by? We
another
missed the
crime?
turn back there.
And in Australia, that could be another 50 kilometers. Before
We gotta wait till we turn around.
We're going to hit a roundabout.
Nobody in Australia knows how to do a K-turn.
Oh, we saved the driving school. Yay!
I don't think he owned it. I think he just works there. I love the music playing on it.
Yeah.
This is so important.
In case you didn't know, we were in Australia.
I hope that's his wife.
Yeah.
Well, see you in 6 months.
I'll go back to my room.
That was fun. Can we try the back door now? Jane's like, yeah, but I need lube this time.
Not surprised after
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still opening the driving school.
Oh, you little cock blocker.
Yes.
He started his racing
His
school.
racing team.
V8, 450 horsepower, ventilated Brembo brakes, 6 speeds.
Is it
Brembo
just called
brakes?
Robert's Team?
Yeah.
Is the name of the team?
Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Did you hear him just say, wow, look at that roll cage?
Yeah.
That's about as technical as they're going to get. It's got brakes
Yeah.
and a transmission.
Yeah. 4 times.
It's got a brake and a gas pedal.
Is it automatic? Oh, perfect.
I love how it's Robert's Team. It's not Team Roberts.
Robert's team.
Well, they name teams backwards in Australia.
It's true. Keep forgetting that. Yeah. That is what every club racer has told his wife.
Hey, just let me drive.
If she loves me, she'll let me drive.
You married a driver.
That's what I am.
Because if there's one thing I know about women, they love an aging guy finishing 17th. Really hot. Really sexy.
Oh, now he's
Now back to Forza.
Team Scion.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Australia.
Carol Burns, best part of the movie.
Oh.
Granny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Who wants to go first?
I'll go. I'll go.
Go.
2 stars.
Okay.
That was fun.
Okay.
You know, some action, some driving. I know it was kind of ridiculous, but the funny was actually funny, which is rare for these.
Yep.
They did take it seriously, but not too seriously. I enjoyed both of them. I'm going 2 stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jamie?
I'm actually at 2 stars too. I was all over the place with this, like throughout the whole thing. I was up to 3 at one point. I was down to a star. I was down to a half star. So I'm kind of averaging it out to 2 stars. But overall, they seemed like they actually were having fun together.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of makes these. As long as
Then here, Kiedis, personal trainer to John Cusack. So,
of course. Oh, there you
so
go.
he got a free trip to Australia.
There you go. So so it's as long as they were enjoying it, that's kind of the fun part. That cranny was hilarious. The guy's head getting blown off. Fuck, man. Like it had some fun stuff. So 2 stars from me.
You know what? I'm gonna go 2.5. Simply because I was way up on it because it just kind of kept going. It did have fun stuff. They were obviously having a good time, which is so rare for these. I don't understand the Drive Hard title because at most times they were kind of driving a little over the speed limit. Like there wasn't a lot of like car stuff, and him driving up and just taking the suitcase and then accelerating away. While like the most intense like music was going on.
The stunt team rehearsed for weeks on that. All right.
Well, here's the thing that you never see this is here's the stunt team, but they actually have labeled all of their. Usually, you just get a big ass list of stunt people, but yeah. So 2.5. I like
Special ability extras. What the fuck does that mean?
They ranked up a level in experience points during the movie.
The hell does that
I
mean?
don't know. Never heard of that. John, what do you think?
I'm going to go 2.5 as well. I fervently disagree with you on the bit you said earlier.
Got it. Which one of us?
No, I said that, and I was like, no, I fucking forgot what he said. So I was like, no, I disagree with that.
The driving hard,
No, okay, so I disagree with that because they clearly knew what they were doing with the lack of driving. Like the fact that they were pushing the Hyundai that hard at the beginning, like, okay, they clearly know this is the only chance they're going to have to really push it. So I was actually completely entertained. The dude's head getting blown off put it up to a 3.
Okay.
But lack of boobs took it back down to 2.5.
Yeah.
Like this was a movie that needed titties.
What's a bikie?
It's an Australian bike.
It's an Australian Mikey.
It's an Australian.
We call them bikies, yeah.
This is literally
They're
they're listing the extras.
Bystander.
No, they said extras and then went through listing every one
Wow.
of them.
That's awesome.
All right.
You have to do that in Australia.
Why are you listing? We're gonna make these credits like a real movie, whether we live or die.
I'm sorry though, I interrupted John.
They could have just said cop with as a title and then just listed everybody in columns.
No, everyone's important on this.
Apparently. Are they socialists there? I don't think they are.
Alexander Diaz, what were you? I was the detective/federal agent. Which
No,
one?
you weren't. Marion Field was. No, David Zorhar was.
Liesl
Jared
Lancaster.
Thorne was the detective/federal agent.
They are literally. Oh my god,
That is incredible. I have never seen that. Did they?
Wait, there was one paparazzi. The guy that walked in the
but there
house.
were more in front of the house during the thing. So.
They needed a TMZ style scene.
passerby.
That'd be TMZ.
What's the difference between a passerby and a pedestrian?
Obviously a lot.
A pedestrian is just walking. A passerby passes people.
I still don't get it.
Like
But
they're
that's all right.
sitting in a cafe.
Well,
a
what's the
passerby
difference between a
passes
cop
by.
and a uniform cop?
A uniform cop has a cop outfit on, and the other one's just a cop, plain clothes.
They had that many?
Yeah,
I got a feeling these credits are going to keep going.
Yeah.
Jeez, Jason,
We've got
that
the
makes no.
insurance
Yeah,
company.
come on.
Legal services by. Accounting by.
Boy, Hall Weber is pissed off.
I do just as much work as Daryl. If not more.
And
If not
did
more.
they not have? No one else has gotten the smaller font. Has gotten the subscript font.
Poor
Was
Hall
that a
Weber.
typo? And they
Poor
just
Hall Weber. Yeah.
We're rooting for you, buddy. Somebody noticed you.
I bet you Drive Hard 2 is going to be your big break, buddy.
Head of 3D and the 3D artist.
Can they do
Head of
like?
3, it was literally a Forza game capture. That wasn't-
I want them to do
much to it.
sequels like Drive Harder,
yeah,
and then Drive Hard with a Vengeance.
drive
You know?
hard-ish.
Live free or die. Or
Drive
hard.
A good day to drive hard.
Actually, I would not be surprised to see a Live Free or Drive Hard like team name or something at
You guys
race.
you're going to use this for your team now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's drive hard. Oh.
Live free or drive hard. Wait.
Oh wait, Shot on Red. We could make this movie.
Yay!
So and Panavision, maybe not.
But you didn't see Shot on GoPro.
Yeah, no, you
It's
don't.
obvious.
What is it? Peppers. Peppers Broadbeach.
I will say we could make this movie legitimately. We could get access to the same cars and drive them just as fast.
Performance Driving Center, Gold Coast.
Yep, the V8 Super.
But we'd
Sport.
have to do it with Patrick Dempsey, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Wait,
Not
you
Scott
said-
Pruitt now, though.
No, that's
Scott Pruitt's
He's
not-
out.
He's officially off the list.
You mean we
On
get to do
multiple
it with Patrick
podcasts.
Dempsey?
Silver Wings.
Oh,
Nice.
What is this? This is an insane
I'm
amount of
starting,
credits.
I'm starting to want to take away a little bit of a star. Just 'cause-
Yeah.
Ingenious.
All right, Boomster.
Well, the other thing is they had a lot of money on the Weta digital that they spent on that one guy.
yeah, to make the top half of his head not move.
Is that it?
Oh,
Are we
hope-
done?
let there be an after credits scene. They will return.
This is where he
Two of
finds
them
the
eat
hammer.
shawarma.
Oh, did we get through
I
it?
think-
Is that it?
Is
I think so.
good?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Why does he look so much like Dave Franco in that poster right there?
Which one?
Both
John.
of them.
I'd say that's more Hunter S. Thompson than Dave.
Yeah,
Franco.
that is true.
Yeah.
Fear and loathing and
In Australia.
In Australia.
In
The
New Zealand.
Gold Coast.
In Sydney.
All right. Well, that was Drive Hard. Have a good night.